What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Nour Trades and today I bring you another special video, the Sunday stock watch list. So last week we didn't have a Sunday stock watch list. We had the screen set up, basically showing you a tour of what I have on my monitors, what I'm looking at on a daily basis, how I have my chart set up. So if you missed that video, you should go back and watch that because I know that's a frequent question. What do you have on your charts? You know, what do you have on your monitors and all that good stuff? And then I also showed what I have on my Mac, which is nothing special. I had a news outlet. So before we get into this video, I need 200 likes and I'll drop the LA vlog Monday, which is tomorrow. So 200 likes, drop 200 likes and I'll drop the LA vlog tomorrow. I test out a lot of restaurants. It's actually a little funny vlog, but before we get into that video, hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below what other videos you would like to see, and hit that alert button so you don't miss special videos like today, so you know what's going on for the week, what's looking great, and you know, any big movers. So let's go ahead and start with this video. Last week we had a whole bunch of earnings ranging from Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple, you know, just name it. We just had a crazy lineup last week, and honestly, you know, this might be the best earnings we've had in a very, very long time. You know, just straight up killing earnings. You know, Apple demolishing earnings, Facebook killing earnings, Google killing earnings, Amazon smashed earnings. Obviously didn't finish green for the day, but I think that's because they didn't split. A lot of people were expecting that, but they just demolished earnings last week, the overall general market. So, you know, Facebook's at all-time highs, Google's at all-time highs. You know, Shop hit 1,300. Shop had a crazy earnings, but Shop's known for hitting those earnings. But here's the schedule for this week. You guys know the drill. If you guys want to screenshot this, know what's going on for the week, when we have jobless claims, when someone else is speaking, maybe Powell's speaking. I don't see Powell this week, but he was speaking last week. Also, if you want a clearer picture, I know it's a little wide, go to Trade Like Nour, which is my Instagram. Just strictly trading. I have a separate Instagram. It's called Trade Like Nour. I only have 4 Instagram accounts: Nour Trades, Trade Like Nour, StockHours, and Crypto Hours. Please don't get scammed. Don't be dumb. So here you guys got it, the schedule, and then we have earnings for this week. So a few earnings that I'm looking at for this week. I don't usually play any of these stocks on a daily basis, but I do play this when these have catalysts. So a few of the stocks that I do, or I am looking at, is Chegg likes to move. I like looking at Skills. Skills is something that a lot of you guys have been looking at. You know, obviously Pfizer, CVS, T-Mobile, Lyft and Uber are reporting this week. Then you have PayPal. Fastly likes to move a lot. Square. So this is going to be interesting. Square is very popular. And then you have Roku, you have AMC. I know that's your guys' fave. Maybe we'll look at that today. I actually didn't write that down, but we'll maybe look at that. And then you have DraftKings. DraftKings was hot for like a week, and I played that for a week straight. It was nice. And other than that, I mean, you have Datadog. A lot of you guys like this. Wayfair, GoPro, Dropbox is another one. But other than that, I mean, we got all the crazy ones out the way. Here we go. We could focus on the smaller ones. I mean, PayPal and Square and Roku are still pretty big. I mean, Uber and Lyft are, you know, whatever. But yeah, these are the earnings for this week. If you want a clearer picture, just go to Trade Like Nour, which is my trading account on Instagram. Like I said, clearer picture there. So there you have it. Let's get on with the video. All right. First stock we're going to look at, you don't usually see this on my watch list, but like I said, you always need to rotate things, right? Obviously, you guys know the specific watch list I always play with, but when things aren't working out, let's just say Tesla dies, right? As in, it just stops moving, and it's just, there are no moves. I'm not going to force a move just because I like playing Tesla. I'm going to rotate it out and rotate something in that's actually working. So Netflix looks like it's ready. So you guys know Netflix had earnings. Let's see the specific date. It was April 20th, right? They had a pretty bad earnings, right? I wish I had some puts on this, but they had earnings. They fell from 550 around there down to, you know, under 500. This stock looks like it's ready to go here. So on the 1-year chart here, you guys can see we have a gap from 515.5, I would say, to around 546. So a lot of you guys like gap plays. I do like gap plays as well. I'm looking for the 515 break, 515.5, with the move if we can get some momentum up to 520. And then from 520, I'm looking for any possible momentum. If we can get a a strict momentum play on Netflix, I'll be looking at this. You know, Netflix is one of those stocks that can ride, you know, all day. You know, look, you could see momentum here. Look, from 473 in a couple days, this thing is up to, you know, 573. Over here, 492. Whenever Netflix gets some momentum, it's very fun to play. When it's not, you know, spreads suck, you know, it's not moving the way you want it to. So I'm just watching the 515.50 break with Netflix. If I can get a momentum push from there, I'm looking to take a play on Netflix up to 520, and then from there I'll decide based on how we're looking, based on volume, momentum, and see if we can actually break above this. The 1 year is the 1 day, so it still needs to close above 515 in order to say that we broke out, because if we end up breaking above 515, come back down, you know, it's just gonna look sloppy. We're just gonna get a wick over here, so technically we're not gonna close above. So that's Netflix. Amazon, you know, we didn't get the split. Hopefully we can get that in the next coming days, but forget about all these lines here, the red lines. You guys can see we wicked at 35.50 again, right? You guys can see 35.50. So if we do get a push on Amazon, we ended up finishing red. I think too many people were expecting a split since the rumor came out. We can still get it, so be on alert if we do get it in the coming week, coming weeks, coming month, because that can still be a thing. But Amazon, we have that 35. You see we wicked here, 35.50, sorry. We wicked here twice now. And now I'll just be watching that to the upside. Obviously, I might scalp the 3,500 break or something, but the 35.50 will be important for us to close above. We clearly can't close above. So Amazon, that's one of the things I'm looking at, 35.50 for the longer term breakout. Obviously, for the scalp, I may play the 3,500 break to the upside. Tesla, something weird came out on Friday. I mean, it had a great day. So obviously you guys can see from 667 to 715 after it had a really bad day the day before Thursday. Right before the day was over, 9 minutes before close, a $1.2 million order came out for Tesla. I think they bought the 775 call strike with a expiration of May 21st. So, you know, that's a pretty short, you know, that's very close. That's what, like 3 weeks from here, and it's out the money. So definitely some risk here, so I'll be watching Tesla to the upside here if we can get momentum. I don't know if that's news based, but that's, you know, a sweep that came in 9 minutes before the close on Friday. But Tesla had a really good, probably the strongest, I'm looking at my monitor here, I think it was the strongest stock. That ended up, that's why I had a great day on Friday because of this. I was expecting to play Tesla below 660 and then 650, but I had to switch up the plan if you guys saw my story. But, so yeah, we're coming back here. I'll be watching this 715 break. I'm watching these contracts because if they're buying these, oh, all right. Also, we need to talk about this 4 hour, right? So we have a 4 hour downtrend. Ignore the lines because I'm on my Mac, so it looks crazy. It doesn't let me remove the lines. You should never have it, you know, clogged up like this. But you guys can see this downtrend. You see this downtrend right here, right? So we're breaking. We're getting close to breaking this. If we can break above 720 and close above and you know, gather momentum again, Tesla could be looking at a breakout back up to 750. So, you know, Tesla's something to be looking at. I just wanted to mention that because we got those, you know, that sweep for $1.2 million around there. But that's Tesla. All right, Facebook. I really like this one. Amazing earnings. You know, they killed it. But we did pull back. The market did pull back. So it's not just Facebook. I'll be looking at the 332.75 breakout. You know, we got up to this pre-market, we had to pull back. People took, you know, it was profit taking. It's normal. If you had Facebook and, you know, it pushed $26, $27, $28 in a day, you know, I would take some profits too. So 332.75, I'll be looking at that. That's the all-time high. If we can break above, I'll be looking at 335, then 340, and then from there we have this trend line on the 1 hour for my algo. All the way up to 348. So that's something I'll be looking at for Facebook. When Facebook gets some momentum, this thing moves, you know, $8 in a day easily. So Facebook's something I'm looking at, and that's why. So next thing on this chart, I don't really touch this stock whenever, you know, it's dead right now. So whenever it's dead, I just stay away from it. When it gathers some momentum either to the downside or upside, it's very fun to play. But BABA, you guys can see we have this wedge on the 1 year here. My algo created that, so I don't have to. Baba, you guys can see the downtrend right here, and then you guys get this uptrend from the bottom side. You got a little wedge. It's getting tighter. So as it gets tighter, keep an eye on this one. Either we break to the upside or to the downside. Stop trying to guess. You know, people who say, yeah, we're going to break, I'm going to buy calls before this breaks. Yeah, have fun. And then when it breaks to the downside, you know, you take the L on that. But I'll be watching to see if we break to the upside or to the downside. Obviously, you know, I'm not a wizard. You're not a wizard. Nobody's a wizard. We'll see where this ends up breaking. I want to see sweeps come in as well, since this has been dead for about a month now. 3, 4, what's the date today? Well, actually 2 months. I would say it's about to be 2 months by tomorrow. So about 2 months it's been dead, up down in the same area. So it'll be interesting to see what we do here. So that's the Baba one year chart. The next chart I'm looking at is GameStop. I had fun with GameStop. I don't really find interest in coming back to be playing this. I had really a lot of fun and made a good amount from this. But GameStop, we have a trend here. I thought this would be interesting to bring up to you guys. I know you guys are degenerates, so this is something to bring up. You have this downtrend on GameStop that we could be breaking out of soon. You guys can see we're kind of testing and hugging this line here. So if you're into GameStop and you start seeing momentum here shift to the upside of it, nowhere, and you're like, yo, what's going on? It could be this trend here. So keep an eye on this. You can probably create an uptrend or even a wedge from the bottom side here. I haven't yet. Just wanted to bring up this downtrend my algo had on GameStop that we could be breaking. The last thing I have on here is Chipotle. Alright, Chipotle. This is the 1 year chart. I really like this. We tested this high over here at 1564 twice. We wicked above and then came back down, and then we had some earnings. You know, it was whatever earnings. They didn't do terrible or anything like that, but they did pull back. I guess it wasn't good enough for everybody or investors. So GameStop right here at 1492. I'm looking at this break of 1564. Whenever Chipotle can grab some momentum, this is going to be an easy push. We are $60, $70 away, but I did want to mention it just in case it did happen this week. And if it doesn't, I'll mention it on the next watch list if we do get closer. So GameStop, I'm looking for the break here, and then obviously after that break, I'm looking for the 1600 break, and from there, we're looking at some momentum push on Chipotle. So Chipotle's been very strong. We're damn near all-time highs here, so Chipotle's is up there with top performing stocks. I mean, let's see how it's been doing for this year. So this year we ended up opening around 1383. Yeah, this stock's still performing. We're up $100. At one point we were up $200 for the year. But yeah, that's the watch list for this week. Nothing crazy, but there are a few stocks that could make some crazy moves here. So keep an eye on that. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below what other videos you want to see. We got that vlog tomorrow. I'll see you guys. Peace.